The Frankly Speaking Roof Cam, brought to you by Boss Security and Horseheads. Contact them today for all your business and home security needs. Welcome back to Frankly Speaking here on WYDC TV Big Fox. I'm your host, Frank Acomb. We're broadcasting from the Hesselson studio, and in that studio this morning, we're talking with Corning Rotary. Hello again.
Hello. How are you?
You have a lot going on. Let's talk about today is a big celebration, and I'm relatively new to this. I'm not really familiar with it. Tell us about the Student Readers Graduation Luncheon.
Yeah, so Corning Rotary has a program called Rotary Reads, and we partner with the school district, and we partner with First Heritage, and we partner with the First Presbyterian Church. Do you want to talk about how wonderful the program is?
Yeah, the program's been wonderful since about 2015 when it originated at Winfield Elementary School. Ironically, I was the principal at that time, and at that time it was a once-a-year Rotary Reads event, and we were like, why are we not reading with kids more? We have so much fun, so it grew into a once-a-month Rotary Readers coming into the classrooms to read. Rotary Readers really start creating relationships with classes and teachers and return year after year. And, now it is 2026, and we expanded about 8 years ago to Severn Elementary School.
Okay. So what is the responsibility of a Rotary Reader? Do they get to pick the book?
Well, so we have special books. We worked with the school and the teachers, and we have we both read, and these books kind of go along with their curriculum.
Oh, okay.
And they encourage family reading, which is one of the things Rotary was seeing as we were looking at studies about literacy, not just regionally but nationally, and how many books children have in their homes is correlation with their literacy skills.
Sure.
and then their success later in life. So this was a great way. We looked at the Dolly Parton Imagination Library, and that had started nationally, and then because of United Way it came to our region, and that's birth to age 5. So that kindergarten through second were kind of still in need. And studies show at that time specifically that there was a decline in reading skills for third graders. So the idea was that if we started K through second and we were giving them books each month, and also promoting literacy within the home.
Sure.
So at the beginning of the school year, we talked to parents and their children about reading together, and these books specifically have a side for either a parent, sibling, caregiver to read one side and the child to read the other, to kind of have the interaction and closeness of reading together.
So is that where you are right now, the kindergarten and through second?
Yes.
Is that the program?
Yes.
But so give me, if I'm right on this, today's the graduation, and you're going to have 70 second graders?
Yes, so tomorrow is what we're calling our Rotary Reads celebration. We are bringing 70 second graders from Severn Elementary School, as well as their teachers, to an event at the Radisson. We'll have a luncheon and a celebration of the reading and the accomplishment. And it's also an opportunity for the students and the staff to thank the Rotarians who are volunteer readers in their classrooms. A fun data point is that by the end of second grade, Rotary has supplied each second grader with about 30 books in their own personal home libraries when you add it all up together.
Well, before I ask about how we can help, I'm sure that you need help getting the books. I mean, they're not free. But before we talk about that, do you think the Radisson's prepared for 70 second graders?
I hope so.
They sure are, and they love this event.
Yes,
This isn't the first celebration. They love it as much as the kids do.
Sure.
The kids, they get dressed up.
Yeah.
It's a big field trip.
Yeah.
Fun to go, to a banquet hall, right? Big banquet ballroom at the hotel and have a fancy luncheon, right? Fancy chicken nuggets and French fries.
Very nice.
For everyone.
For everybody.
There's no picking and choosing.
I think, Rotarians, it's their favorite lunch of the year because you get to sit and just talk to young people. And a lot of, many of the Rotarians have been in their classrooms, and we try to have that consistency so they know their names, they understand what Rotary does, and just kind of, passing on that giving back to your community is something that can be exciting and fun and is very rewarding, and it helps your community as a whole.
Well, I'm guessing, I could be wrong, but I'm guessing Rotary members are probably pretty excited to volunteer for this, right? Like, that's a pretty nice afternoon when you
is.
read to kids, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I just had a Rotarian last week. She's like, I'm kind of nervous, but I've always wanted. I'm retired now. I've always wanted to read in the classrooms. Now that I'm retired, I'm like, well,
Perfect.
come along. And she said she had a goose outfit. I was like, you do?
Okay.
I'm like, do you want to wear it? And she's like, sure. So we found a book, Silly Goose, and
Perfect.
not Silly Goose. Anyways, it was a funny story, and she was dressed as a goose. I mean,
Yes.
that's fun.
But just if people are thinking of joining, they don't have to dress up as a
No,
goose.
you don't have to
Okay.
dress up as
All
a
right, we just want to make sure.
Yeah.
What are the students' responsibilities before this luncheon? Is there like a set? I think back when I was in school, remember Read It with pizza?
Yes.
Oh, is there Book It or
Oh,
something?
Book It. Book
Yeah,
It's coming
Book It.
back.
Oh, is it really?
Yes,
Yeah.
that is. That was. It's
New
gonna. It's a
again.
summer program again.
It's
Summer
great.
reading
It's a
program.
great idea.
Yes.
Yeah, with Pizza Hut.
Yes.
Yes.
With Pizza Hut.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But you had to read so many books in the summer. Is there
Yes.
something like that to be a part of this graduation? Or it's just kind of on the honor basis?
Yeah,
No.
just that
No.
they've, read the books they get, and that, they've just, it's interesting when you see them kindergarten to when they're second graders, and just how they're excited about reading in front of people,
Yeah.
which is intimidating. But I think seeing adults from all walks of life coming into your classroom is a positive thing for
Oh,
students,
absolutely.
and they're not afraid to be silly, and it's just kind of a
Well, and you had mentioned the partnership. What is their role in all of this? Like,
they adopt a class.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
so we're
And the funds.
and the funds, yeah. So
Raise the funds.
First Heritage will take, they have first grade this year at Severn, and they have
A grade
kid-
at Winfield.
and a grade at Winfield. So, and then the Presbyterian Church, and they pay for the books for that year.
I
But
see.
Rotary does a class at a whole grade
Yes.
at Winfield, and then 2 at Severn. So
Okay.
we have.
how can an organization or an individual get involved in this and help? Because maybe they're not a part of one of these organizations, but they say they're willing to donate for books. Should they do that?
They could contact Rotary. Also, the option is, to make this grow, just like First Heritage and the First Presbyterian Church. We're so excited about the program. They wanted to do something similar, and we just all work together and coordinate. And it's just about getting books in the hands of kids.
Yeah.
If an organization is interested in becoming a partner with us, they can obviously reach out to either one of us, and we would just invite them to the table for the planning. I mean, we would love to expand this
would
to other
love-
schools, really targeting the kindergarten, first and second graders, and making sure that we're, giving the foundational literacy skills early on is a key goal. And I think we have several other elementary schools that would love to get in on,
Oh,
the
sure.
project,
And
but
we
definitely
would
would
love
love
to,
to have more
but
partners.
that really is that community partnership is needed, and Rotary's completely open to that. We love it. We would love it.
Well,
Yes.
and you mentioned the planning. How much planning goes into this each year?
What's I have to say, having done this for so many years, the teachers, the principals, Rotary members, it's become fairly easy. We'll have a planning meeting, maybe 2, right before school is done, and then right before school starts, and then we just plan at each school's monthly reading, and yeah.
And the buildings have literacy committees, so behind the scenes too, we have principals and teachers and leadership teams that are focused on reading and literacy and setting goals. So it's part of their work throughout the year, and planning.
And they help make, it's just, we show up,
Yeah.
they know we're coming, they know who's coming, and we have a space, and they're ready. Kids are waiting.
Well, and this is just one of many things, obviously, that Corning Rotary does. Tell us a little bit about what else is new at Rotary. How's things going? Last time we talked, the numbers are up. Everything's looking good. I'm seeing announcements from you guys almost every day.
Yes, so we're growing. I feel like we're going to be having our changeover event at the end of June, and we have brought on quite a few new
That's great.
members, so that's
Yeah.
really exciting. Our big fundraiser will be Summer Feast.
Yeah.
Save the date now. It will be
Yes.
Saturday, August 15th, at the Civic Center.
Civic Center.
I heard that was really
what's
good
the
last year.
theme? It's a pig,
Swig, and Boogie.
pig, swig, and boogie.
I
yes.
like it.
Fun time. Definitely wanting to showcase some. It's a Hawaiian roast pig.
Oh my goodness.
And lots of other food.
Oh,
too.
of course.
So we will.
And last year was the first year. I know it's a little different this year, moving things around because we only have so much summer, right?
Yes,
in
I
this area.
know.
Yes,
So I know,
yes.
right? So
Yeah.
everybody's doing it at the same time. But
Yeah.
it sounds like it was just a blast last year.
It was fun.
Lot
And
of
so
fun.
this just expands on it at a different time, you know, of the year. And we're just hoping, bring your friends. Especially, we'll have some beer tasting.
Oh, yeah.
Some breweries will be there, and
Live music.
live
course.
music, which is always fun.
Yeah.
Yes, and just a good time. Games.
Games.
Yeah.
So again, August 15th, and I'm sure we'll talk with somebody from Rotary before then
Yeah.
to promote it. So if someone's thinking, and here's all the good that you do in the community, and they want to become a member, what's the best way to do that?
So you can go to our website if you like, and
Got that on
there
the
is
screen?
yep,
Yep.
you can find if you inquire about membership, or you can contact one of us too. I mean, a lot of us are in the community enough that whether you email us, stop by the library, talk to Jen at the school. We definitely we want to grow. We need to grow, especially to expand these kind of projects. It needs the volunteer power and the sponsorship power. So.
Well, best of luck tomorrow. I think you guys are going to have a blast. It sounds like an amazing meal, and I hope we can talk again soon.
Yes.
We sure
Well,
will.
thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Stay with us. We'll be right back with Frankly Speaking after this.